Let's start naming some of the main reasons one person gets the offer and everyone else ends up in the in the runner-up circle. What are some of those main reasons?
Well, I think there's two main reasons, and it one of them doesn't really have much to do with the actual interview itself. One of them has to do with, are they in the right interview to begin with? I think when a lot of executives go on the job market, especially the ones that have never had to look for a job before, because face it, that's a lot of our members. You're very accomplished, you've gone throughout your career, and you've had past bosses reach out to you, and uh headhunters, and then all of a sudden you get to this level and they're either in the job or retired, and the positions are just fewer and far between. So a lot of people are doing their first job search ever at this accomplished level, and they tend to go about it maybe reverse engineering how they hire people, which kind of puts them in the backward strategy of just basically going out there and seeing what interview they can get. And if it's not targeted towards that person's unique leverage or value proposition that they bring to the table, then what happens is they're actually not in the right interview for them. So when you're just like in any situation where a company has to invest, say between $250,000 to, 7 figures a year for somebody, that it has to be that perfect fit. And at this level of competition where, the supply and demand is not in your favor, you really do have to be in front of the investors that are looking for the return that you provide. Otherwise, nothing you say in the interview is going to make any difference, because that's not what they're after. So one of the main issues is getting in the right interview. And then the second issue is that most people going on the job market for the first time expect that their experience can speak for themselves, when unfortunately all that does is ask your investor, the stakeholders, to picture themselves in your past, and instead of picturing you in their future and you communicating your value proposition.